So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Could move up a gear here. Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho wins the duel this time. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alexander-Arnold. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Passing is crisp and sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. This is promising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's chosen to go back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi is onto this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well measured. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
McTominay. And it's McTominay. Liberali. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. Serginho. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Liberali. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And he's forced to go back. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Kane. Messi. Now Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Serginho. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So off we go once more.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Played out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Serginho. McTominay. And they've got Rid. Spread out to the left. And it's McTominay.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Yeah.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Messi. And he was alert to it. Liberali. Camavinga does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's the header! Just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Deftly away. It is a corner. Messi with the short one. Messi. Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Serginho. And here's Kane. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's McTominay. And it's Messi. Is there any... And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi goes short. And here's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Liberali. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Serginho. And here's the chance to counter. That's an errant pass. That is ended up in no man's land. McTominay. Now it's Kane. Looking for the run. And a chance! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that will be it. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Barcelona gained their reward with an early goal. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And here's it's Messi. Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter. That was not gone well. And it's Messi. Well, now here's a good... And Messi! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's good running with the ball. McTominay! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, just got it ever so slightly wrong. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Serginho. McTominay. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And the shot's on here. Shot, surely! Hassel can place it forward. He's on it, can he get away? Now that's well seen too. McTominay. Back into the middle. And this is Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. McTominay. And it's Serginho. For Messi. Half an hour played now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
McTominay. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great pressure, plenty of it. Looking to play it in. It's a promising position. Ball driven towards the far post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. And the finish! And it's there! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Messi. Clipped into space. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. He's going for goal! He's kept it out just.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. And he's picked it up out wide. He's chosen to go back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries to think it through. And he will. Great chance! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Cannavaro. Eric Garcia. Alexander-Arnold.
And
it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sharp pass. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Messi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Mbappe. Cannavaro. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Cannavaro tries to clear. And he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Messi. Over to the left. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played into space out wide. Messi. And Serginho. And the return pass. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Referee has just said play on.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that's really good play on the right. Driving forward. Could move up again here. And they're quick to get it back.
ज़्यादा हो तो मैंने कैसे लगी?
Looking for options for movement.
नहीं अच्छी बात नहीं.
Wanting here for strength in numbers. Cross it goes. Cannavaro with the clearance. Half an hour gone in the second half. McTominay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Messi. Has a shot! Off the post!
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Serginho. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe, succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Kane. This might spell danger. Played out wide. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. That has found him in acres of space. Chance to shoot! They've scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And he's done it again. He's got his
गेलीच नाही यार त्या दिवशी मीच बघायला आलतो खेळायची म्हटलं लई दिवसानं बघते तर गेली त्या पॅक मधनं
Well, that was close. Both sides playing
हे झालं ते कॅटलॉग चेंज होतो ना तसंच UFC आधी होती वर
to our seats from the very beginning. Kane claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little
सबस्क्रिप्शन मधलं गेलं डेटा राहतो गेम जातो त्या सबस्क्रिप्शन मधल्या गेम गेल्या रे
This was a result that reflected the difference in team strength.
ते UFC गेली आता 2026 ही झाली माहिती रिलीज झाली ₹8,000 गेम
That's it for tonight's match.
26
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beckon alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And already we're underway here. And he's being shifted off it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga. And it's Cannavaro. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Turns back here, probably the best option. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. McTominay. First quarter of an hour gone. Nice looking ball. And that has been cleared. Messi. Tries to play it through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass.
Alexander-Arnold really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's onside. Alexander-Arnold.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now the breakaway. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some good work on the right flank here. Looking to play him in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. And they can counter here. McTominay. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's making progress on the ball. And it's McTominay. Look at the space here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Messi. Threads one in. Kane! Goal! Barcelona! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's beaten the last man. Yamal. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's a sharp little ball here. Eric Garcia. So what can they make of this? Now Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good ball, good take. Now, can they get him away? Could try cutting inside here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Yamal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting...
Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he's forced to go back. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Alexander-Arnold and Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's McTominay. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back. Searching pass he's played there. Distributed tidily. Yamal. Messi! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Chance! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Now the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Messi. McTominay. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. And he was quick to react. Goes long and straight. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Yamal. Now Mbappe strokes it back. Yamal. And this is Messi! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you... Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in. Ambitious ball here. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, can they get him away? Yamal! He's got a goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to predict.
Mbappe! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, it would stay.
And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the...
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. He's having a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yamal, closing in, chance for a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Hello?
And yes, it's him again. And Messi!
Huh? Okay.
He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot. No mistake. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
मैं अभी बिजी हूँ थोड़ा देर बाद
Some
में
of
कॉल
those
करूँ
players
थोड़ा
look totally
बात
lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has.
Shot, surely! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, this could be a chance. Decent! And another try! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Robertson. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ferran Torres. He's going for goal! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a good run down the left. Spread it left. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Akanji. And it's Fascioli. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe driving forwards. And there's the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half. Alexander-Arnold. McTominay. Messi. Messi on a strong run down the right. Robertson. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Robertson. And here's Oyarzabal. Stood up well to him there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's nice. Takes a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Caicedo. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. This is promising. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team,
Chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal. Good. Real chance! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal. Has a shot! And here's Mbappe, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Robertson. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely aimed pass. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's had a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Messi. Mbappe receiving. And the shot! And that has faded wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Fagioli. The most accurate pass. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Yamal. Oh, look at the space here. Shoots! He's put it wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Taken back almost at once. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi, he's picked up a chance! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 8.
Can he get it through?
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Jimenez. Could be danger here. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's in on goal. Jimenez. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance. Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did.
Okay.
Barcelona can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And he's been shifted off it. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. It's Kane! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Yamal. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Messi. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's gone behind for the goal kick. And it's made its way to him. Big chance. Kane! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger. Well, shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Messi. He's having a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Always onto this. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. They've scored. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped...
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to get free. Messi! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, this could be a chance. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Eric Garcia. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Ball's gone out of play.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the shot! Camavinga. Messi. Decent chance! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're just settling back into this second half.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold. There he goes, motor. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Messi. Eric Garcia. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Good driving run. There's the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And the finish! He scores! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And he's forced to go back. Driving on and making good progress.
Quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Cannavaro. Chance for a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. Cannavaro. And it's Van Dijk. Messi touches it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Closing in on chance! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely feet. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Serginho. Chance to shoot! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team.
It's Kane! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is...
Kane! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top drawer. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And a chance! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? It's Kane! Off the post! The ball goes in. So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Yamal. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Yamal! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Yamal, good strong midfield running here. Is there a chance? Surely! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he cuts out the supply. No way through there. Kane. Oh, what a ball! It's Kane! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And time is up. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?